Okay guys, I'm coming to you in a little bit of a different capacity today. As most of you may know, April is actually Child Abuse Prevention Month. I wanted to go ahead and do something that I've been struggling with. I don't talk about often, I don't share very often, and we really don't even talk about it within our own family. So let's kind of step back. When you see my family, you see these kids. You see the 19-year-old and the 13-year-old who are kicking butt and taking names, doing what every child their age wants to be doing. They are strong, they are independent, and they are incredibly intelligent, but most of all, kind. Today, I want you to see these kids. So the top picture is a picture of Caden. She was about 4 to 6 months old in this picture. And the other one is of Kennedy. She was 6 years old. So that's where we're going to start in this story. So you'll see this picture behind me. This picture was actually taken the day after Caden's very first surgery. You see, she actually was a victim of child abuse herself. She suffered a skull fracture, detached retinas, and had torn ligaments in both her arms and her legs at 4 months old, actually 13 years ago this month. While we went through investigations with CPS, Kaufman County Sheriff's Department, and the Fort Meade Police Department, it was found weeks later that this injuries actually happened at an incident at her in-home daycare center. So while justice was not swift, it was served for our family, and we were able to move on. Little did I really think through at the time, because I was just wanting to make sure that my baby lived, much less figure out exactly what the long-term effects of something like this would have on a family. For years, Shane and I struggled with allowing anybody outside of very close family to keep either one of our kids. Kennedy suffered for a very long time from a very horrible reoccurring nightmare, and still probably has a couple of trust issues from the situation. I think what we struggled with most was why us? Why our kids? Why in our town, in our space, in our family? That was something that was really hard for us to wrap our brain around. And then I'm quickly reminded that child abuse happens everywhere, every day, sadly. And while we didn't have this resource at the time, a resource and something that is very near and dear to my heart is the Kaufman County Child Advocacy Center. They work very hard and very tirelessly to collaborate with law enforcement and with attorneys and things of that sort for children who have either witnessed, been victim to sexual abuse, child abuse, felonies, things of that sort, to help these brave children and their families deal with not only the situation at hand, but also the long-term effects that can come of that from counseling and things of that sort. So today, I wear blue. I wear blue because we are the only ones that can stop child abuse. So I'd like to go ahead and have you guys, if your heart is in the same place, wear blue with me today. If this message is getting to you a little late, wear blue tomorrow. Wear blue all month. It is the month of April that is Child Prevention Month. So I ask also, attached, I have their website. There's a place that you can donate. You can purchase a t-shirt, or they have numerous events throughout the year that allow you to give back. So as you can see, the situation is a little tough for me to talk about. I don't do it very often. Many of you probably didn't even know that this happened to our family, but that was my point. I wanted to share today, not only to stand up and say that you can too survive this, but also that it can happen to anyone. So if your heart is in the right place and you feel like you can give, I ask you to give and share your pictures with me of you in blue. Thank you guys.